Surprising news that came out. I know it's just talks right now, nothing too deep, but if it's mentioned, it has to be something serious. But because a lot of things have been mentioning recently that wasn't really real or close to being real with Earl Spence. I know somebody today asked me about Earl Spence, and they asked me about the fight between him and Fedora, why it didn't happen. Didn't know much details about that, just what I know, but they want to know any updates. And what I'm hearing right now is Earl Spence is possibly name is being mentioned. I don't know. I just know, trainers and everybody else is talking about this, but um trainer is actually saying that Earl Spence could be next to defend strap against Barrios could defend his strap against Earl Spence next. He can come back next and fight Earl Spence instead of Manny Pacquiao. I said Manny Pacquiao last year. I want to say last summer. Then it got pushed to Abel Ramos because Pacquiao had the exhibition and everything went left. But what people didn't realize was Manny Pacquiao was actually talking about fighting Ryan Garcia after Devin Haney last year. But a lot of things went left. So now with those things being talked about, Earl Spence, his name is being mentioned with Mario Barrios right now at this time at 147. So that's something that's, kind of surprising to me. So that's news to me that right now, as I know, Spence is technically still at 147. Um, until otherwise, as far as the Fundora thing, that was 54. But he's being mentioned with Barrios for a belt at 47. And this is huge news because I'm gonna be real with you. I mistakenly reported a lot of this stuff on accident because I'm not gonna get into it too deep right now, but I'll just mention some other things later on. But I'm starting to notice a couple of things, and it's a lot of details coming out. It's just so many pieces moving right now at 147. We just don't know what's going on. But Earl Spence is in a good spot as far as being able to maneuver. He's not really in one spot, but trainers and a lot of people saying right now that Earl Spence is being looked at to replace Manny Pacquiao to fight Mario Barrios because we know Manny Pacquiao was trying to fight Barrios for a while now, and this is huge news. Nothing concrete, a rumor at this point right now, but still something they're looking at. Um, just in talks, stuff that's being mentioned, and no other things floating around his name right now. We don't know anything else as far as talks as far as Earl Spence, but that's as much as we do know up until this point right now. It's just being mentioned. Um, you know, I've heard things way worse than what as far as this. Does this make sense in a lot of ways? It could, because like I've said, from what we've seen tonight, things are wide open, especially when it comes to the PBC way, and when it comes to 47, it's an option. 54 is probably long gone, especially when you have the other situation. The other situation I'll be mentioning soon with Xander Zayas and Fandor. That probably plays a huge part. It just had some details come out about that recently that I will be speaking on very soon. But yeah, definitely not surprised by this. Um, it's just talks, but we can see how far this can go. It makes a lot of sense in a lot of ways. It would definitely be something that would be entertaining and make sense. Definitely, I would watch it. I know I would, but it's just something that's being mentioned. I might, somebody might get mad and say, "Oh, you wrong. This ain't true," or something like that. But as far as what I know, I wasn't the person who said this. It's somebody who actually trains that said this. It wasn't somebody who's actually in the boxing game that mentioned this. So this is not something I'm actually coming up with. Um, I don't usually just put out news like this just to put it out. But with Barrios not having a fight right now, yeah, it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. And we're gonna see some more details with this later on, but just wanted to go, come out with a few things right now. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Like and subscribe.